All right, I really want to talk about this. We we talked about this on stream like a month ago ish, maybe a little bit longer. Magic the Gathering's doing a collab with Lord of the Rings, and part of the collab is they're releasing a one of one card called the One Ring, and it's a cool looking card. Like I'm not gonna front. I've got my gripes with Wizards of the Coast, but god damn it, they know how to make some cool looking cards. It's a cool looking card. It's a one of one, and that means they will only ever print one of these things ever. And right now, there is a $1 million bounty if someone pulls this card, but it only lasts until July 17th. That's whoops, didn't mean to click the link, but that's a crucial piece of information here. This is a very short time period to be pulling a one of one. So, what I and many others are speculating is that this whole bounty is a greedy ploy from Dave and Adams to sell as many of these boxes as possible in a short time frame, because the likelihood that you pull the one of one within like 3 weeks of the cards coming out is so fucking unlikely. It is so unlikely. It'll probably be a couple of months before that card is pulled, and since they're only doing it for 3 weeks and it expires on July 17th, they probably don't actually plan on paying out $1 million. So it's basically seeming like almost a scam. Like, all right, buy our inventory quickly because you might win $1 million, because they're selling boxes. Like, here, look, you can grab a box from their website right here. They're posting it right there, right under it. So it seems like it's mainly to drive a ton of interest right off rip to buy boxes from them under the expectation that you have a chance at this card, which obviously the odds are astronomical, but also the time frame is damn near impossible. I would eat my fucking shoe if this card is pulled within the first 3 weeks of launch. That would be a huge blunder from Wizards if this card is pulled that quickly. I just think it's super unlikely. So it really just seems like they tried to choose a crazy number, $1 million, to drum up hype instantly, sell a ton of boxes, and then not have to pay out the bounty because it's past the expiration date when it's eventually pulled. Didn't Post Malone say he was buying the card for 1 mil? Did Post say that? I didn't see him make a statement like that. This is the only thing I've seen for a bounty on the cards so far. Time to clip it. No, I swear to God, I think there is a 0% chance this card gets pulled within the first month. If it does, then Wizards of the Coast really fucked up. Like, they really fucked up. What if they already pulled the card and now nobody... What if they already pulled the card and knows nobody else can get it, so they put this bounty out to sell more boxes? 5 head. That is Galaxy Brain. That is very Galaxy Brain. Here's my speculation here. I'm getting real conspiratorial. I think Wizards of the Coast is a company that has shown time and time again they're not afraid to get a little swampy. They're not afraid to do some scummy shit. I would imagine they will seed the card. They're not going to just blindly ship this card out in a random box for fucking Old Pop Wiggleberry and Bumblefuck Nowhere to pull and never speak about online. The whole point of the card is someone will pull it and it will be huge PR when it's pulled. There'll be articles written about it. There'll be interviews with the guy who pulled it. There'll be tons of media press around it. And I think Wizards knows that. I don't think they would let some random guy who pulled it, like, just squat on it. Like, because there's a chance that some guy could pull this card, not know what it is, and just put it in his binder, never to be seen again. And then Wizards gets nothing out of it. So I really think there's going to be some foul play. I think when this card is pulled, it's going to be by either a YouTuber, a streamer, or someone deep in the community already. I don't think it's going to be just some random nobody. I know it's not legal to do that. That is very much illegal. But how would you ever prove it? How would you prove it? Thanks the resub. Give up malls in Sheffy. True, and if you do prove it, they'll call the Pinkertons. Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna investigate them? Wizards of the Coast just fucking sicked the Pinkertons on a YouTuber who accidentally got boxes 2 weeks early. You think they're gonna let someone investigating their One Ring shenanigans get away? No shot. Good point, yeah. Get ready for the fucking Pinkertons if you try and open some kind of investigation. Things are so sketchy, chill, rude, and MLG. 100% Vanguard, yeah. Thanks, Resub Doink. I don't think Wizards will allow any possibility of just some random fucking goblin pulling this card that doesn't understand the significance of it. They need whoever pulls it to talk about it. They need media around it. Otherwise, this whole thing was worthless for them. Or actually, maybe not. Because if it never gets publicized that it was pulled, people will probably just endlessly buy the boxes. So maybe I'm wrong. They never made the card 1000 IQ. Yeah, it's all just fake. Oh, Danny had a banger idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know how much I love trading cards. Like, and this is cool in theory if it wasn't Wizards. I just really don't like Wizards with what they've been doing recently. Like all the shit they've pulled against the community with D&D and all of that. And even like the 30th anniversary Magic stuff. But I won't lie, this got me tingling. And Danny had a banger idea. Like if we pulled the card, we'd like hold it for ransom, like way over $1 million. Like taking a flame to it. Like if you don't pay up, it gets burned. Come on, nerds. 1 million to save the card, not enough. Or do a subathon where like the flame is constantly, or the card is constantly inching closer to a furnace, and every sub pushes the card a little bit away from the furnace to save it. So just always down this conveyor belt of destruction unless subs save it. This is some crazy evil shit. Things a bit sketchy. And there is some green, Ignarius, and Yukiwi. As a card shop employee, I can assure you this will be found within days. Sports cards are popular in my shop, and a $100,000 bounty was recently claimed by an 11-year-old kid in a small town in Ohio near me. I'd be willing to guarantee something similar is bound to happen with the Magic card. I don't know, man. I know sports cards aren't too dissimilar. I totally get that. But this is Wizards we're talking about. I just don't think they would let this card be found that quickly. I really don't. He's a tier 1 Vanguard. I just really don't think David Adams actually plans on paying this $1 million bounty because I really don't see a world where it gets pulled within 3 weeks of launch. I could be wrong. Like I said, I very much could be wrong. Maybe it does work like sports cards and it gets pulled within the first week. I just don't see it happening. I really don't. Why don't you think it'll be pulled within the first week? Well, think about it. The only reason people are going to be buying these Lord of the Ring boxes mainly is to try and get that card. If that card is pulled within the first week, no one is buying another fucking Lord of the Rings box. Well, unless of course they planted some fucking crazy cards in there that changed the entire fucking metal, like they did with the Walking Dead collab. You know, like maybe. But fundamentally, this card gets pulled, set's dead. This set actually has a bunch of bangers. Okay, admittedly, I haven't seen all of the other cards yet. I just feel like there's no shot people will be buying it, at least not the way they were once the card gets pulled. How about that? How about that then? Thanks a gift sub Pink Mist in the resub. Bok Choy and Jocko. Are you gonna go for it? I don't think so. I don't know, man. I just really don't want to be buying Magic cards because of how mad Wizards been making me. I'm still not over all the D&D shit they pulled. Even though I'm not a big D&D guy, I still really respect D&D and enjoyed the campaign that I've done. I just think that kind of shit's unforgivable. And sicking the Pinkertons on the guy who got Magic cards 2 weeks early. I don't know. I can't in good conscience buy that, really. Do you see Zion get a stripper pregnant and he's paying a porn star to be with him? I'm hearing the wackiest theories about that. I briefly saw the headlines like right before hopping on stream. Apparently, he posted like something with a newborn baby, like he has a baby, and then someone else came forward and she was like, "What the fuck is this? You just fucked me, and you thought I wouldn't see this or something." I don't know shit about it. I just saw that headline right before hopping in. I mean, I'll look it up real quick, I guess. Let's see. Porn star Mariah Mills makes bombshell Zion Williamson claim after girlfriend's pregnancy reveal. It wasn't even with a newborn, it was with his pregnant girlfriend. Better pray I'm not pregnant too because I'm definitely late. I was with you last week in New Orleans and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you. I let you fuck me so many times without a condom. Jesus. Yeah, I guess this picture got posted and then she saw it and made that post. I don't know. That's pretty wacky though. Alleged squirter was trending on Twitter because of this. What? Why? Why would alleged squirter be trending? Oh my god. You putting my life in danger, fucking all these hoes raw. I let you spit in my mouth last week when we fucked. You could have told me you had another whore pregnant. How is that gonna work moving us both to New Orleans? You think I would have found out? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That is graphic. Wow. That's... Whoa. So what does squirting have to do with anything? Oh my god, he signed a 5-year rookie max extension worth $213 million and only played 29 games this last season? Damn, he's also fucking the league too. Holy. Jesus. He's fucking them raw as well. Thanks a resub, TJ, in the Prime. Blish in the resub MCR. How often does he get injured? What do you mean? It's amazing how he keeps conveniently getting injured. How common is it? How persistent is that foot injury? Going to be one of the biggest overhyped draft flops in history. I've only recently been getting back into the NBA, but this is not a name I've heard of before. Let's check the career stats real quick because I'm curious. Has he played a full season yet? Thanks for the bits, Bob. He's played 114 games total in his career so far. His stats are pretty good, though. He's averaging 25. Career. He just can't stay healthy. He's the resub Twitch. No, I hadn't heard of him before. I mean, maybe because, like I said, I just recently got it back in the NBA and he only played like 29 games. Like, he actually played... How many minutes? I want to look at how many minutes total. Like, I probably have more time playing Street Fighter 6 than he has playing in his entire basketball career, judging by these stats here. Because he has not played many games. So yeah, it's just not a name I've heard of yet. It doesn't give me a full tally for how many minutes he's played. No, like, his stats are great. Like, averaging 25 careers, that's pretty good. He's a Prime Sky. And the resub resin. Do you know Wembanyama? Yeah, I do. He's the French phenom, right? Dude's like fucking 7'9", incredible handles, actually pretty athletic with a beautiful shot. Yeah, I am familiar with him. Thanks to the Prime, Adeka and Yersty. Zion, the guy whose foot went through his shoe, causing Nike stock to drop a few years ago. What? Because his foot went through a shoe? What was the reason? Like, oh, these shoes must be bitch made if his foot just busts through it. Is that what it was? Zion Williamson breaks shoe versus UNC.
Offensive rebounding team. Usually that's the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Slipping and injured is Zion Williamson.
His foot comes out of his shoe.
Oh,
That's
wow.
unbelievable.
He broke his shoe with his own foot, but
Holy fuck. The stitching couldn't handle it. Yeah, I guess so. My god. Man fucking blasted it. Spontaneous disassembly. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Like, every single place where stitching would exist just all of a sudden disintegrated at once. He was the most hyped prospect since LeBron. Again, I didn't know that. And that was what led to this foot injury that he keeps dealing with? Is Nike to blame for ruining this man's potential legendary career? Damn, that is so sad. Holy shit. He's just really heavy for his size. I mean, he looks big, but not like, you know, fucking turbo big. How much do you weigh? How much does he weigh? Let's see. Oh, holy shit. 284 pounds. 6'6", 284. Oh my god. Damn. That's like football size. And his vert is 40 inches? Holy. Is the resub Trevi? No, I'm not busting out the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse dance. Please look up his high school highlights. Many people want me to see his high school highlights. Like, I'm assuming they're pretty crazy, considering he's the most hyped prospect since LeBron or whatever. The official senior year mixtape certified high school legend. I'm going to assume this is a good one to watch. I mean, yeah, this just looks unfair. Like, he just looks way too good for this level. See, like, these are kids. He's playing against kids. He's like a fucking man. Like, these kids are like 15, and Zion Williamson's like 15 going on like 35. Like, what do you even do? He's smurfing for real. No, like, this is like actual IRL smurfing. He is way too good for high school ball. I can see why, like, immediately he'd be a highly scouted prospect. Christ. There's nothing worse than missed potential, man. I still think about Derrick Rose quite a bit. So hopefully his foot injury can magically be healed. Hopefully he finds like a panacea potion or something to fix it. That's wild. Wow, what a thumbnail. Making it look like he killed a man. Is he the same age? Is he the same age as those kids in the video? I would imagine it's a high school highlight, so he would be high school age against high school age people. Lonzo Ball hasn't played for like 2 years with an injury. He might be done. Oh, I actually did read that. Yeah, I saw that pop up the other day. That's not confirmed though. That was like someone who reportedly is close to Lonzo Ball said he might never play again. Damn, actually in this article here too, they're blaming the shoes. The infamous BBB shoes may be to blame. Crazy how much of an impact shoes could have on the career of an athlete. I think they resub Damien and Hurt. It's his own brand. Oh no. Oof, that's not good. That's sad. Oh, it's his father's brand. Oh, that's even that actually somehow makes it so much worse. That just makes me feel bad hearing that. Oh no. Eek. I hope that's not I hope that's not what caused it. Oh no. That's so tragic. Oh, what the fuck? Because they're my shoes, I had to debut them. We went so far with it. I'm like, cool, I can get a quarter in, but that's it. We've got to switch them every quarter, and nobody noticed. And by the end of that quarter, they were beat up. How could you sell them though, knowing that? It's now no longer like as sad as I thought. That's like downright scummy. It's straight up dangerous. Thanks, the resub hurt. The Joy-Con drift of basketball shoes. Yeah, I guess so, man. Jesus.